Hey guys, it's Jessie V, and today I have another story time video for you guys, and this one is super scary and I wanted to tell it as soon as possible because it literally just happened last night. And honestly, I'm really not surprised this happened to me because I was using the Jessie doll in the video I posted last week and I kind of threw her across the room. Let's do a little recap here, and now we're gonna talk about the next conspiracy. Yeah, so that wasn't the most respectful thing to do to a potentially haunted doll, and let's just say that she got back at me. She made me regret throwing her through my office. Conspiracy. So basically what happened was, when I threw my Jessie doll on the ground, her face was facing the floor. Like, she was like stomach down on the carpet, so you couldn't see her face because it was against the carpet, and basically that's how I kept her. And I know what you're probably thinking.
Jessie, why in the world would you do that? It's mean, rude, disrespectful, and most of all, stupid.
And you guys should know by now that I just do stupid things and don't even really think about it until later it comes back to haunt me. That's just what happens in my life. So let's get to the main part of the story, because like I said before, the Jessie doll came back with full revenge. So the Jessie doll was lying face first on the carpet in my studio, and last night I was editing some videos in my office, which is literally right down the hall from my studio. So I was in there at my desk, Tye sitting beside me, I'm just editing, doing the usual thing, and Tye turns to me and he's like,
"Oh my gosh, Jess, I just saw a shadow run down the hallway."
And I was like, okay, maybe it was Winnie, maybe it was just in your mind, maybe you thought you saw something, but you didn't. And Tye was very confident. He was like,
"No, I saw a shadow out in the hallway. There is something there."
So I was like, okay, well maybe you should go check it out because, you know, I'm a very nice girlfriend. I would like my boyfriend to go see if there's a ghost, if there's something scary, before I do. You know what I mean? I'm not a scaredy cat, I swear. I just, I'd prefer someone else to go before I go out in the hallway just in case something happens, you know what I mean? So anyways, he walks out into the hallway, he looks around, doesn't see anything, doesn't hear anything, but on his way back to my office, he peers into my studio and sees that the Jessie doll that was previously lying face first on the ground now has her head turned all the way to look down the hallway, which first of all, her head can't even turn because I'm pretty sure it's like sewn onto fabric. So I don't know how her head managed to do that. And second of all, that is not where I left her. I have not touched her since I threw her on the ground. So yeah, that's freaky. And the first thing that comes to my head obviously is that she was the shadow that ran down the hallway. And so I'm kind of freaking out. Tye and I don't really know what to do. And finally he said,
"You know what? I'm just gonna go put her back in the box in the basement."
And I was good with that, you know? I just didn't want her upstairs anymore where she can potentially like kill us maybe? So Tye and I go down in the basement with her, we put her back in the creepy doll box, and we basically just act really nice to her. We're like, "We're sorry, Jessie. We're sorry for disturbing you. I'm sorry for throwing you. Please leave us in peace, please." And then we close the lid of the creepy doll box, and as we're backing away to leave the basement, the lid of the doll box like suddenly jerks upward, and I turn to Tye and I'm like, "Maybe you didn't close it properly? Like maybe that's just what happened?" So Tye walks back over and like really shuts the top of the box this time. But how weird is that? Like that's never happened to me when I've closed that box before. So then we go back upstairs and everything's fine for about 2 hours or so. At this point, I think it's like 9 p.m. and Tye and I decide to just go into my bedroom and watch some stuff on Netflix, because usually in the evening time we watch a show or a movie, just something to pass the time, and because we like watching Netflix. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. And we usually bring Winnie upstairs to my room because she kind of like snuggles with us on the bed while we watch a movie. So we're up there, and keep this in mind, I have the remote for the TV on my pillow on my bed, okay? It's placed right beside me on my pillow. Tye and I are snuggling, Winnie's like right here, the remote is on my pillow. And then Winnie starts sort of like crying because she usually does that when she has to go to the washroom. So Tye and I are like, okay, let's carry Winnie downstairs, we'll let her outside to pee, and then we'll come back up and finish our movie. So I leave the remote on the pillow by my bed, okay? I leave it there. We go downstairs, let Winnie outside. When we come back upstairs, the remote is just gone. It's just nowhere to be seen. We can't see it anywhere. It's just vanished into thin air. So we look under the covers, we look under the bed, we look on all the surfaces, we look everywhere in the room, and it's just nowhere. And at this point, I wish I had like a track my remote app. Like, why can't you call your remote? It starts ringing, you find it. Unfortunately, things don't work that way. But it probably takes us like 20 minutes, no exaggeration, looking for this remote. And I remember it was on my pillow. You know when you're so certain of something that when it's not happening, you're so confused. It feels like you've entered a different dimension. So then Tye finally finds it rolled up in a towel in the corner of the room. What? How does this even happen? It's just rolled up in the corner of the room. Like, Winnie didn't do that, Tye didn't do that, I didn't do that. Like, we need the remote. Why would we roll it up in something and put it in the corner of the room? So the first thing I say is, Tye, the Jessie doll is just trying to get us back. She's trying to mess with us. She's trying to move our things. She is angry. And Tye was like,
You know what? Probably.
And then the last weird thing that happens is while we're watching the movie, I had my phone on the bedside table. It was like nowhere near me. I don't like to text while I watch shows or movies. So it was just like on my bedside table over there, and suddenly my music starts blasting on my phone out of nowhere. First of all, I never have the volume all the way up, so that's so weird. Second of all, I hadn't listened to music until like that morning. So it had been like 8 hours since I had listened to music, and suddenly it turns on full blast. But the good thing is that it was a really good song. Like, the Ghost chose a really great song to play, but it was terrifying. Like, both Tye and I just like jump and don't even know what's going on, and then suddenly when I'm like out of shock, I go grab my phone, turn the music off, and we're like, what? So yeah, I just think, I mean, maybe those last two things were just a coincidence, but I just kept going back to the fact that right after the whole Jessie incident happened, we start just having weird things happen in my bedroom. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's her. I don't know if maybe I just have bad luck. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I shared some of this story on YouNow, and I thought that because not everyone on my channel watches my YouNow streams, that I would come on here and tell the story to everybody. But yeah, what do you guys think? Ghost, no ghost, creepy, not creepy? I mean, in my opinion, it was very creepy. But anyways, that's the story I had for you guys today. And also, just because we were talking about YouNow, I do try and stream every single day on YouNow, and I tell stories like this on my stream. So if you don't follow me on YouNow, it is just YouNow/JessieV. I stream like every single day. I alternate between 7 p.m. and 5 p.m. So if you're confused what time I go live, I will tweet it before I go live. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Hopefully this didn't freak you out too much. I did not bring my Jessie doll up from the basement to film this video because I don't really want her in the video. I don't really want to be near her at this point, to be honest with you. So if anything else happens, I definitely will update you. I probably will do the updates on my YouNow streams, or I will tweet them out or something. But yeah, please just, you know, cross your fingers for me. Hopefully I stay safe. Never throw potentially haunted dolls. Just don't do it if you could learn anything from this story time today. And now we're gonna talk about the next conspiracy. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!